Thank you very much. I'm excited to introduce you to our new technology called quantum PCR, which we are using to detect pre-symptomatic cancers using just a simple blood test. So I know this sounds a bit impossible, but I assure you the science and technology is here, and it's currently being evaluated by the National Cancer Institute. And the benefits are huge. It can improve patient outcomes. There'll be massive medical system savings. However, the real problem is the business model. The current technology is expensive. People won't pay $1,000 for a test. So this really needs to be paid for by the insurers, which means the insurer has to save enough money treating cancer early to pay for all of those healthy people that they're doing the testing on. So the test costs actually have to come down quite a bit to realize the full market potential, and we have a way to get there. So our technology works by analyzing rare tumor DNA circulating in the blood, and we do it one molecule at a time using our microdroplet technology. Our edge is that this method gives us error-free sequences, which means we have very low false positives, and we lower the DNA sequencing costs by 90% compared to our competitors. Our initial market is a $1 billion market for patients with what's called Lynch syndrome. These people have a very high lifetime risk of cancer. They really need to be on a twice-a-year screening program, and there are currently no tools to detect all of their cancers in a single test. The only thing we do have is the unbeloved colonoscopy and Cologuard for colorectal cancer. We can deliver for these patients. We can detect all their cancers in one blood test. We can meet the cost point needed by insurers, and we can eliminate expensive follow-on costs due to false positive because our technology has such a low error rate. In addition to growing this $1 billion market that's currently undeveloped, by identifying the patients, we actually can enable pharma markets to develop treatments for these early cancers and potentially become companion diagnostic tests down the road for those treatments. We have the right team to pull this off, 125 years of experience with the right matrix of technology and business, 75 patents, 28 startups, 4 exits, and we are a spin out of Harvard University and Johns Hopkins University. Our traction to date, we have about $1 million in equity financing, equivalent amount roughly in non-dilutive funding, both from Harvard and Hopkins, Department of Defense, and from the state of Maryland. About 1.36 million on our balance sheet, and we have 5 patents, 2 pending and 3 in development. A lot of money in this business. The competition is stiff, but they only use sequencing technology. Our key edge is down the road. We have another technology to read out those droplets called belt curve technology, which will allow us to both yield and maintain the highest performance for the lowest costs in the industry. And that technology will make us an acquisition target down the road for the big boys. By year 5, we expect to have 50 million in revenue through licensing through diagnostics companies. And in our space, an exit in year 6 would be worth roughly 300 to 500 million range. We're asking for 1.5 million in convertible notes. The milestones are to develop a commercial prototype in the lab and get it evaluated clinically. Look forward to speaking to interested folks in our breakout room. Thanks very much.